What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Itz-Beez-Da TrackStar, and welcome back to another dancehall live stream. And I mean, I want to just go through and build some rhythms, and I really do nothing too out of ordinary, just some play around with some samples, you know what I mean? Get some kids some want to test out, so that's really what I want to all about, to be honest. Load up Nexus. There we go. Louis V. Volume 1. I look for a dark sound. That could be too bright. I got somewhere else. Let's start with this. I'm drawing a scale. I think I'll probably go with a minor. I'm not sure which one. Probably just go with I'll use B minor. No specific reason, just first thing will come to my mind. No? Tempo 98. I was trying to find a melody. Switch the card. this a little bit of like a small gap. Come want it like kind of cut off, so it don't really sound as sustained as it sound like the two chords are play really close to each other, or not even close, but like in a sound like one get cut off, it just sound like them just a play the same way the whole way through. I don't really want that type of sound there, so I'll just put a small gap, not nothing big, but just enough where we can hear. What the fuck, I keep on, I cut up the volume. Enough where we can hear the chord stop and start. So I switch this back to line, or have it. I need to find another lower octave chord. It's not gonna work. Copy this across. I'll turn on the velocity all the way. I'll lower the velocity upon them, yeah. Alright, so let's go up. Then I fade. I'm trying to make the first one a little bit softer. Extend them. Alright, this last set off kind of correct, so I'll copy this, paste it, go up, and replace the note. Or some still seem off. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, can't have that. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is copy this across, take out all of them. This on the top, look a bit more. Alright, here expand. Alright, some other, and it's like a weird arpeggiator, and that's how I like. Can't think of the name off the top of my head, but it's a crazy app. I'm gonna go preset. Just already want me use it in a prime me up. Right, that's. So I'll solo this, turn it down. Let's go down. Let's stretch this out. And let's load expand again. And this time I use the spiccato strings up and down. I'll copy the melody across just to save time. So let's shorten up all of them. Delete them. Quantize. Shorten up everything. Drop it on octave. Cut all of the high notes them. Come across. Right, that's so. Alright, so I want to do something with the strings, but I'm not sure if expand don't allow me to do that. Certain VST don't really allow you have to play around with the velocity, like to get a rising effect out of the sound. So I want to do something like that for right here, so I want the sound rise up. Alright, so yeah, expand allow me to do it. If make me hear it, I'm going to turn off everything else up. The effect I'm going to go for is, so I want it to rise up, to add a little bit of tension to everything what I go on. But what I'm going to do is do it more rapid, if you get a much more dramatic effect. Zoom in all the way and drag this back to about half. Right click on this and drag it across to get an even spread. Alright, and that's exactly what I'm going to go for. Keep on, I bring up the mix, I don't know what I make, but back with everything now. Alright, so I'm going to know if you can hear it more before it mix. And then I'll bring them back across because I want to do like a drop and rise effect same way. So if you play it, you don't hear this. So right, so I want to bring across this. I'm going to make it a little bit louder. I'm going to shorten up this just to give it a little bit of a gap. It really for short anyway. And then this last one, to make it stand out more than everything, just make it a little bit louder than everything. And then we can add a note in case we need it. And then we just transition right back around into the original. So what I'm going to do is just duplicate it, and then now adjust and take out some of the notes. So the only part where actually change up is the second part, and the first part just play. Now I just use it for design what I go on. So let's take out all of them, yeah. So the whole pattern of this. I'm bringing back Nexus for add a hit to this, and bring back expand for add a bell. So big up everybody who tune in, see me, I have a video I drop about 4 o'clock, They explain a thing when I find out yesterday about Massacre Top Farm Riddim. Not for doing Massacre, more some behind the scenes thing, some crazy thing. But like I said, I drop at 4 o'clock, and I did that for live stream, so I did push it back. So I bring back expand. I want the bells from expand, the tubular bells them, so I go bells, tube, turn them down, piano roll. Now them typically you want them to follow your melody. Anything where you do, don't follow the melody, but them being like want it actually play upon the same things or everything else play upon. So I raise this upper octave. Same thing with this. Do this too. cut this. So just raise everything all the way up on octave. Get rid of all of the lowest notes them. Fuck. Sorry about that. So let's drop this back. Now, I mean, and we don't keep this simple, so I'll just copy back the same pattern across. The reason I have some of them extended is because with expand, if you extend the note a little bit, you get more playing time out of it. So when you play it short, it just lick and cut off. Whereas when you have a little bit of a longer note, it play and it keep going for a while. So that's why I'm extending them. So let's just turn this down. Let's go on the Nexus, go on the dance orchestra, and I look for the tutti hit 1, I believe is a 1. Probably one of the most used sound by me personally. I know a lot of people use it, but ever since I discovered that sound, it's pretty much been it for me. So I'm always copy the expand Midi and just paste it. Must single it out real quick just so I can get it completely correct. Alright, so it's kind of high. So bring it down, it's got Alt and L, stretch out everything. I'll take out some of the notes because I don't want it to play too much. So like probably once every couple of seconds, I'll continue to drag it out, and this is what we're supposed to have. You know what I mean? But so what I'm gonna do is copy it, paste it, drop in another octave, and then the octave or higher, but I'll lower the velocity upon it. You know what I mean? So now I'm gonna start putting some drums and all of them thing there. The kit, as you will know, of course, in the description, the Dancehall Riddim drum kit. Part 2, now use. Part 3, they come. To be honest, that one gonna take a long while, but it'll come though, it's in the works. But yeah, part 3 they come, because this one out for a while now, but part 3 come though, so don't worry yet. So I just want to find nice snare. Alright, so the snare I'm not looking for. I know exactly which part it there. I know it in my kit, but I'm not sure which one. So instead of waste time to search for it in my kit, me can just go random sounds and look for a snare. It's supposed to start with the S snare. Leg snare is one of them, yeah. So let's bring in the hi-hat same time while we're there. What the fucking young chaps near the man? Why? Yep, see that. So opening a new channel. Trim it, if you make it stretch out, normalize it, if you get it a little bit louder, and then we can start lay out the pattern. Do the same thing with the hi-hat, trim it, stretch it, normalize it, make it louder. Alright, so now we're going to the playlist and get creative with the snare. So firstly, we'll duplicate it twice. So we'll do that, copy it, duplicate it again. In a FL Studio 20, even though they may look like them up on the grid, I can't really do nothing with them, you know what I mean? So what I typically do is copy, Control A, select all of them, make sure they set the line, and then we just drag forward one time so they move like that, you know what I mean? No, them up on the grid. So now we can go in and start play around with it. So what I don't know is go back to the magnet tool, select quarter notes, and just make them smaller. Alright, that's fine. Go back to line, now we can start fuck around. Alright, so right here, so I want a rising effect. So I'll go back to the sequence and turn off some of them channels. So we'll keep the Nexus thing, and we'll keep the expand, the military type of sounding thing. So right, so like I said, I want a rising effect. So like the snare play really quick, back to back. Alright, right, so more chop it. For guitar, just something for play around with the ears. Come up on it to the left or to the right. One out of the two, I'm not sure which side. Right, so we'll make them rise up. So go back to velocity. I'll make them rise up like that. Alright, that's how we'll drop the volume on that. Alright. Yeah, so someone get kind of like a military feel, like somebody play a drum. So the way you get that type of effect there, you just want to line them up, right? And every other one, you don't lower the velocity. So we'll make them as low as possible. We'll drop them down for the time being to a different channel so we can edit them easier. I won't make them I want to just regular velocity. So now what I mean by the low and like this, if you get like a military, like a half-beat play. Know what I mean? So something like that. So I'll take out the third one. So I'll go back from the start. You know what I mean? So it get like this staggered, this weird way of playing it, but it sounds good. So we don't, no, I'll go through now and just manually just line up everything as far as the velocity go. And then the last one, we'll Control and Q, and then we'll chop it, Alt and U. But this time I will make sure say it I go to the left. You know what I mean? So I'll go panning or to the right. Like I said, I'm not sure. I'm just make sure say it I go the other direction from the other one. And the velocity wise, we'll do a little bit of a fade on it. Other way. Something like that. You know what I mean? Then, simple way we can just copy everything, Control and B, and put it across. It unfortunately go too far, so I just have to bring it back. So let's do that. Let's delete. Now we can kind of just take out some of them. So take out the second notes and do the same thing towards the end. Also, they'll bring this back up or left the one over here, so make it stay which part it there. And the volume for right, so they'll kind of drop it a little bit. This, we don't make sure so this a little bit lower. I'm gonna put one more right, so. And that's supposed to sound. Know what I mean? So we get that type of playing. More other clock to this, like some type of like a ticking. The VST I'm gonna use for do that is sample tank. Hopefully not take up too much processing power because it's a VST will eat up CPU, so we'll load that in real quick. So sample temp, and we'll look for it. Matter of fact, more just loaded from. It says I think name Aklong Flang or Flams, right? So. Yeah, Newt. Yeah, man, just send me a thing on my email, brother. And I mean, it's nothing at all, man. Send me a reading where you might stop on or whatever, and you know, simple thing, man. Crows, big up yourself. Skitter, yeah, say part 4. Anyway, you can just link me, Skitter. Give me a call, and I mean, and we chat about it over WhatsApp. Come on, 100. We talk. But you know, just let me up on WhatsApp, man. And like I said, you just email me already, man. A small thing, man. Alright, so for this thing, like I said, it sounds like a clock. You know what I mean? And that's why I like it. So what I'm gonna do is just put it in, make sure say the panning center, even though it not gonna affect it, we just want to make sure say everything how it's supposed to be. So I'll go back to velocity, or make this note a little bit bigger. We'll find a nice counterfeit. So we have G4 and B4. So we'll have it literally like that for the whole way. So what I'm gonna do is drag it out to make it easier to duplicate and press B until we get it all the way to the end. A little bit too much. So now we can make it smaller, so I'll just drag it back. And this is how I was supposed to have. I mean, but that is obviously too loud. My mistake. So let's do this. All right, that's a lot better. So I'll do the same thing like I would just do. Control and B. Let's deselect all of that so we can stop, fuck up the copy. And just Control and B until we get all the way to the end. Let's drag this back. All right, so what I might do is, all right, so I'll do that. But the top ones, because it pitch up a little bit, we'll adjust the pitch, so I'll just scale them down halfway. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a little bit random. So I'm going to make some a little bit darker than some and some lighter than some, just to give it some tension. You know what I mean? Cool. Then, together with everything, we have this. All right, so now we need a main snare. All right, I like that. That can be a transition when we start put this together. So I like that.
Street.
Alright, so I like this, but I'm gonna layer it though. So I'm gonna start with this, but I'm gonna layer it. Alright, so let's arm this record real quick. Everything, let's right click into the piano roll. Alright, that's good enough. Let's quantize it. Alright, let's drag these across. This one kind of off. And like I said, we already have a snare, I do all of the bouncing and a move run and all of that. So we don't really even need to add too much movement for this. All I do is layer it up. So let's go and find some more snare I might fit right along with this. Let's solo out it with a couple of the instruments them and see what it sounds like. Alright. Let's turn down the clap, turn down the snare. Alright, a little bit better. I'll add this rim, but it does very low. It doesn't play the same pattern though. Okay. Still need a thick, very, very thick snare to kind of add some body to that thing, yeah. Let's try this. Alright, so we have a bunch of snare play, right? So I have one in my head where I think I want to add the snare from Purity, the military snare roll from Purity, just every now and then. So I'll try that and see if it sound good, and if not, then we just take it out. Let's go. No, GM Riddim, orchestra kit. Then I saw find C2. Alright, so let me see if we can do anything as far as the pitch go. Alright, so yeah, we can't run out with the pitch. Alright, once we adjust the pitch, it even plays. So we'll just load that, like how it sounds. So we just turn it down for right now. Let's find a kick 7, of course. Add that. Not sure if I want to use the sine bass or if, matter of fact, I don't use the sine bass. So I'll use Nexus real quick. But I'll stack it though. I'll put something on it. I'll put another bass with it. Might actually just use, I'm not sure yet. Like, I'm not sure. Just a formulate the idea I made. So let's find the kick for this. Alright, let's turn off the staccato or the spiccato. Turn off the snare. Alright, cool. Kick pattern done. What I'm gonna do is duplicate it, of course, and then at the end, they'll actually chop up the kick itself. So let's drag this across by 1. Boom. Right, so let's go Alt U, take out the last one, put one right after it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is actually Alt and U right here, so make it small, just the 2. So it's like a double kick, then 1 kick after. Alright, so that's not gonna work. Alright, so we'll just, instead of do that, we'll just put the 2 right there. So just the kick and the snare will have this. Let's add the bass line to it. Alright, so easy if you add bass line to any track is just get the main melody or something close to the main melody. So let's copy the strings from Expo and let's paste them to the bass. We don't start high and then we don't work low. Let's press Alt and L, drag out everything. The bass, as you can see, we already have a little bit of a formation at the bass because we don't go with the lowest notes. So what we do is take all of them notes, yeah. You don't need any of the duplicates. So any note I play twice, you can just left out that and just keep the first one. So I'll take out all of them notes, yeah. And I'll take this one and then drop them down on octave. So now, what I can do is cut all of that, go back up on octave, Alt L, drag out everything, and we have the bass line like this. Let's go back to the start. Alright, so Nexus, you can make the bass slide, which is what I'm going to do right now. So how you do that, you go mod, you come down and sit where you see this portamento section and you click on this one in the middle, or either you click That or legato. Either one really don't matter. We don't play around with all three of them and see which one of them sound better. If you get the bass notes for slide, all you have to do is overlap them. So you have to overlap them. And you must overlap them to go into the next note. You can't make the note or the like this a note, you can't overlap it this way. You have to overlap the note. The last note must stretch over upon the new note. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. So if you listen to it now, we have this, which is not a dramatic slide. It's simple. So what we don't do is go back into Nexus and we can play around with it. We can change up the amount of time where I take for slide. So let's go from 32 to 16 and see what that sound like. I mean, very slow. So if we go 64, see what that sound like. Very fast. So let's go 8 note. Know what I mean? So it's very smooth all the way through. That's cool because like me say, I use this to get the natural, just the straight up bass character out of the song. So what I'm gonna do is highlight everything, what the overlap, we'll go to the magnet or go quarter note and we'll just scale it back a little bit because we'll add some more bass notes to it and we don't want it really clash to the rest of the bass. So we'll add, so I'll go back a line, drop down an octave, now we have pure sine bass. I mean, so now let's go serum and try add some character to the bass. All right, so let's go. And the preset bank is called Space Sauce. Let's go dark bass. And we use this for character. When I use this for bass specifically, we use it for the sound. So this is what it sound like. You know what I mean? And that is what I use it for, because when we pair it up with the other bass, it make it seem as if it's just one big fat bass with a lot of sound. Alright, so somebody has said do a video in a studio one with mixing with Waves plugins, Nick Webb. Alright, brother, no problem. I've already on my work on named X series. It's not a problem at all. So give me about a week to record it, edit it and all of that, and that we upload. No problem at all, brother. Simple thing. Cool. So that's that for the bass. So what we can do now is I'll show you a cool little trick, right? I don't really like mix my rhythm them when I make my rhythm them, to be honest. But every now and then me fool around a little bit. So let's send the Nexus to a track in the mixer. So we know it's like this. What I'm gonna do is I'll right click on another track, route to this track only. Then we'll click back on the original track and we'll send it to another channel. So we have a dry signal. I'm going to just rename this just for the sake of the video. We have a dry signal, and then this signal right here, so is going to be a wet signal. Wet because we don't put saturation on it. Saturation plugin we don't use is from FabFilter. It's called Saturn. To tell you the truth, it's a plugin I have for some years and never really ever paid too much attention to it. I swear, one of the biggest mistakes I ever make, I swear to God. It's that fucking good, to be honest. So I go harmonics, FabFilter, Saturn, turn. And the reason why we split the signal is because now if we solo out the bass by itself with the kick, can really side chain the kick probably. But nah, too early for that. So we're not gonna side chain it right now. So the reason why I split them up is because we can have the same bass, so I turn off the bass from Serum. So that's the regular Nexus bass by itself, no processing, no nothing. You know what I mean? And this is it when it run through the Saturn. what me do with it is me do saturate it. Me not gonna just left it on the default. I want crush it, I want kill it, I want just overdrive it completely. So if you're listening to monitor, please turn down your monitor or your headphones because this will get a little bit loud. Alright, so I kind of like that. Like man I said, the reason I'm really kind of mad, so I never really play with a plugin a lot more when I first get it is because of the control what you're having of the plugin. So aside from the fact that you can mix the dry and wet signal, which want this 100% wet, you can even change the character of the sound, like the tube or whatever, you know what I mean? Like you can make it seem like it's a come out of amplifier or out a tube, tape machine or whatever type of saturation you want. Then you can go in and mess around with the different levels, the different bands and all of them things there. It's just the possibilities where you can come up without a plugin is just crazy. And I never know about it, but I'm glad I find out about it, to be honest. So I changed this from warm and got broken. See what I say? You got tape. So you get back clean and nice. If you got old tape, I mean, get a little bit gritty. If you got one amplifier, then if you add back the Nexus, I mean the Serum bass. So one way if you get rid of it, so if you listen to the wet signal, right, it have this kind of nasty, like a buzzing effect, like a bees. You can just get rid of that by just taking out the high shelf or the higher part of the frequency. See what I say? Clean it up, but you still get the distortion effect on it same way. So if you add back the dry signal, the bass get fat up and everything. So we'll turn on the Serum bass because like I said, we only want it because of the sound, the sound what the bass give off. We don't really want it for the bass. We have Nexus to drive all of the bass. So if we play back that, can turn up back Nexus. Turn down the saturated bass. Back with it. And it's crazy because you'd never think so we start out from a fucking piano with a rhythm, you know what I mean? They can't even really hear the piano again. So, Arpeggiator time. We'll bring in a VST I really love from Applied Acoustics. It's called Ultra Analog VA-2. Yeah, so the unique thing about a VST for me personally is like whenever I'm stuck on a rhythm, which I'm not stuck right now because everything I flow, you know what I mean? Whenever I'm stuck on a rhythm, I'm open up a VST, and which is a long time I use it, crazy enough. I always can find a good sound out of the VST, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know what about it, it's just always something in it what I can use. So then my time, and this time around, I look for an Arpeggiator. I don't really want nothing too bright, I just want something to kind of complement everything else what go on. So I'll just switch to some of them. Right now, I don't have the pattern set up like an Arpeggiator pattern, but we do that after we find a sound we like. So let's see if we can find it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is more search while I have the Serum, not the Serum, the Expand sound I play with Nexus. Alright, so I like that. So, like I say, when you create an arpeggiator, if you have any type of doubles, you don't need it. So, like we have this regular, then we have this right as always like a double. So you get rid of all doubles because it's unnecessary. It's just a waste of fucking time. It might fuck up the melody where I try to create. So you always try to get rid of any type of doubles where you might have. So let's cut all of them. Let's Alt L, stretch out everything. When you have single notes like this, sometimes them stop the rest of the notes them from stretch, so you have to just stretch them out manually and do it yourself. The last notes in your melody always don't have to get stretched out manually if you use the shortcut, what I just say. So we do that manually, Control and Q. Let's go back now and let's copy this melody. We'll bring in another VST and we'll search for another arpeggiator. This time I'm not sure which VST I don't use. I don't go with that's a fucking mystery. I'm not sure what to use for real. Some good happening. I could have jump in really quick. I'm going to use Nexus and see what we can come up. Actually, I'm going to go with Europa. Yeah, man, Lindray, big up yourself, brother. Matilda, big up yourself, same way. That Kaman or K-Man, big up yourself, same way, brother. Yeah, man, like me say, just try to teach something, you know what I mean? Try to help them do them thing for real. So instead of going for your app with Europe, I'll just try and get a nice synth out of it. At the hi-hats, I got really crazy with the hi-hats, to be honest. But actually, pretty much just do them like completely offbeat. Like, I don't really want no cohesion out of the hi-hats. I just want some crazy chops out of them. So, let's come across here, so. First one right there. So actually, let's drag them across so we can get them to line up, come back, quarter note them, and drag them back. Switch this to third note, first strap right there, so. Alright, so we have that. So we'll make sure say pitch it down. You know what I mean? All I do is right there, so. Or pitch them up. What more is, I'm going to try and do the pitch notes them first, and then we flip over and adjust the velocity instead of having to flip back and forth between pitch and velocity. So right now we'll just lay out the notes and do what we do. So right after someone three of them, I want them go from really high to really low. So I'll go like that. Or actually, I'll do it that way. So I'll just make everything completely slide all the way down. So I'll go from halfway to halfway. Alright, so let's change this, make it a little bit more solid. put this here so. And switch this back, bring this up a little bit. Right so, we'll go like this. Go all the way across with it. Nice snare roll. Right, so for them 4, I won't make them dance, right? So I'll have it like this. Then for the 5th, or for the 4, anyway, we'll make them dance too. So listen to this. So firstly, let's go up halfway, pitch-wise. Let's go down with them here. I'll go up a little bit with them here, and we'll just go fully to the left with them here. For the panning do, I'm going to do it right now so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. So I'll start with them fully left and fully right. Then we'll make that one come in halfway, and then we'll make that one fade to the middle. You know what I mean? And we'll just center up them here. What I'm going to do is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, so for the second part though, what I'm going to do is I'm make it seem as if it start out slow, like it moving in a slow motion. So once it slide off into the hat, it'll go in like this. And you're going and we'll make it seem as if it's like a tape stop and it like start come back. It's like so something like that. So let's go back to here. So we have this. I'm actually have to start from the start the slide. So let's go 4 notes. We have to go half beat with it. So we have this. And then we'll have it go from darkness, like we'll pretty much have the notes themselves dark. So I get from a real dark effect to a bright effect. So we have like this. Know what I mean? So we have it a come back to a light. And we don't even know make it come back this far, so we'll do this, and then we'll keep it going right there, so, and we'll make it just slide in. Yep, so like right there, so we'll just make it come back in after a slide. So do that. Actually, we'll make it do a drastic slide. So Alt and U, chop up them. There's no Control Q, Alt and U, and then chop up them the wicked way. Need for switch this back to. Need to switch this back. Switch this back to a line so we can do a proper cut. Let's quantize that. Get it, yeah, so Alt and U. Alt and U. Bomba clot. So we have it like that. And we'll do it right as again. Just a little bit like the front part. Copy it cross. Alright, so if we go from the top with the hi-hats, we have this. I mean, even though I edit none of the velocity, I like how the velocity stays, so I'm not even going to change that. So if we go from the top, this is how I have. You know what I mean? So that's something crazy, something simple, nothing too over the top, you know what I mean? I'm gonna probably want to add as a lead to it, not necessarily, but probably some piano, some keys, some dark, you know what I mean? Let me go in and open up a VST real quick so I find Easy Keys from Tune Tracks, actually. Easy Key. And what I want from this is like a grand piano, so we got studio grand. Want a lot of reverb. That's one of the major keys to a good sounding piano. Lot of reverb that give a really, really good sound out of your piano. So I just solo out some of the melody and go through now and find the notes I want to play. So I want like an arpeggiated melody, you know what I mean? Alright, so we have that. So now, can go offbeat with it. We can go up with it. Can actually start change up something, so let's go. Alright, let's go back down. Switch this when I want it to stay the same. Alright, so really quick, I want to kind of pay attention to this. If you listen to the piano, I create two melodies right in this section right as right. So we have the offbeat melody on the top. But the notes I'm going to add underneath, these four notes, the melody seems as if it's on beat. So if I listen to the melody by itself without the notes I'm underneath, I get this. You know what I mean? But if I listen to it with them, yeah. But just because I'm underneath, you really might pay attention more to the melody on the top. So that's the kind of effect I go for. The piano might change, to be honest, but for right now, that kind of sound good. So back with everything in the melody and back from the top. I mean, so we can either change it or we can just add to it. So more left it for right now. I'll go to beats, or not beats, or audio nerds. This delay llama. This is a free VST, by the way, and it's really a good VST for any type of dark sound in dancehall rhythm. It's on my channel under the free VST playlist. You can just download it. It's not even have to install it, just drag and drop it. So I use the DRJ when I'm using the dark arts rhythm, actually in the heavy artillery rhythm. All right, so I got piano roll. No, not saying it's going to work. It might not work, you know what I mean? But nothing beat a blood clot trial, but I feel it, so you try it first and see how it... Let's go like this. Actually, I'm bringing in Bumbo Clot. Gladiator real quick. I think I have a lead in my head right now. I'm bringing Gladiator before I lose it. Right, that's all. Bumbleclaw VSTS, man. 2 tracks, Gladiator. Bumbleclaw came and I said 3 grand for the class, brother. Bumbleclaw. Them people are wicked. Swear, self-taught, brother, I want to tell you, for real. Because I never had nobody around me do the dancehall, brother, I swear to God. Really just kind of start study it hard and play it by ear and, you know what I mean, really teach everything to myself and watch, like, hip-hop, people make hip-hop and do them tutorial, watch them and use for them thing and apply what them I teach to the dancehall thing, brother, and, you know what I mean, just meet good people over the years, share information, you know what I mean, and learn a lot, brother, but, yeah, man, learn a lot, but you have more people out there want to show nobody more than who want to show, brother, you know what I mean? Like I said, I learn my thing from the ground up, so I know nothing for me share, nothing with nobody, brother, for real. So let's compare pace that. Let's go in a Gladiator real quick. This thing have a lot of reverb on it. So let's turn down the size of that. Alright, so now the good thing about the sound and the thing I like about the sound a lot is you can raise it up about damn near into the like the 8 octaves you play around like the 7s and all of them things, and the sound really still stay very, very pleasant and clean. So I'll go up to 7. Alright, so the thing with it is this kind of tricky. I try to add a lead to the thing, but no, I don't really feel nothing. I kind of feel like it sounds good as it is, and if that's the case, I just left it like that instead of try to force a lead in it. Let's try Alienscape. Alright, I hate that. I have nothing else to eat. Purple just for produce attack, but I hate that. That sound, that Bumbleclaw Alienscape thing, yeah. I like it. I'll try and see what it sounds like higher. Alright. I want to try one more thing. As much as we say we don't want to add nothing to the thing, I want to try add a crow in sound effects wise. Yeah, see it there. See it, blood clot there. I want it on the last note, right? That's all. I'll turn it up, volume wise, boom. Just like that. I hate that. I hate that. You know what I mean? Nothing else to it. The video yeah, they'll probably up on the channel in about an hour. You know what I mean? because we know YouTube have to process it and all of them things there. So the full complete video from start to finish up on the channel now about an hour. Like I'm saying, about half hour time of a video I got drop name but I thought I'll show you. I got a video manager. I have a video I got drop. Wait there. Buckler thing load. That one had the truth behind Massacre Top Farm Rhythm. You know what I mean? Like I said, we just find out something I would just want to share it to the people them. You know what I mean? Just enlighten the young producer them. It's enough of them producer we see in our business and them are front up I go on. Like I said, them have talent. You know, not talent, brother, them have money. You know what I mean? So look out for that in about a half hour, you know what I mean? I just did a live stream for kind of kill the time or whatever. But yeah, man, I'll put the FLP in the description, same way if anybody use FL Studio 20, I know a lot of people still use 12. 20 mean also the export all like Midi, just like, you know, me always upload the Midi video them somehow export the Midi same way, and then we can download all of them thing there in the description once the video re-upload and all of that. Appreciate everybody who tune in, and I mean some man there for the full hour, brother. Yeah, man, so big up everybody who tune in, man. Everybody heal up on yourself. Like me say, any type of thing, man, just link me, you know me. Info in the description, all of my contacting, WhatsApp, phone number, email, all of the things. Just link me, man. Any question, any help you might need. You know what I mean? For real, man. So until next time, it's your boy Itz-Beez-Da, TrackStar, man. Peace.